Are you a victim of domestic violence? Since 2013, From Ordinary to Extraordinary has helped over 3,000 women, and we want to continue to rebuild the community with one family at a time. Please make a donation or sign up for volunteer opportunities today at IamFote.org. No matter how you choose to get involved, know that every bit counts. From Ordinary to Extraordinary is a 501c3 nonprofit organization designed to empower women and girls that have experienced domestic violence.
I am Sabrina Lynn Brenham, and I'm a candidate for Dallas City Council District 8. I'm the #1 candidate, and I am place 1 on the ballot. My integrity, my loyalty, and my commitment would allow me to be the best Dallas City Council person in D8.
Paid for by Sabrina Lynn Brenham Campaign.
The mega teen event of the year is back. So make plans to attend the Best Southwest Everything Teen Expo 2023, Saturday, April 15th, 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the Soto Town Center. We are calling all teens ages 12 to 18 to come build meaningful and positive relationships with your community. This one-day event will feature empowering workshop seminars, motivational speakers, a prom fashion show, live entertainment, giveaways, and so much more. It's the mega teen event of the year, the Best Southwest Everything Teen Expo 2023, Saturday, April 15th from 10 a.m. to 3 p.m. at the DeSoto Town Center, located at 211 East Pleasant Run Road in DeSoto, Texas. For vendor opportunities, call 972-230-9663. Yeah!
Nick Cannon, what we doing in the media room?
Oh, what are we turning up in the media room? It sound like...
Hey, what's up? It's Shawnee Scott, owner of Media Room 360. And since we have been airing on the CW and Media Room 360 streaming platform, I've received a lot of calls from you that want to start your own show, but you don't know how to start your own show. So here at Media Room 360, me, DJ Big Bink, Action Jackson, and Michael Shawn have all come up with a great idea for you. We are going to give you 12 weeks of training. You'll get to come in, work on our shows, and learn how to put your own show together. At the end of this 12 weeks, once you have your show together, we will produce your 28.5-minute show. All you have to do to get more information or let us know that you're interested in participating is email me at info@mediaroom360.com, and I'll share more details with you there.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends, where the truth hurts, but also makes you laugh.
Baby, tap in. Tap in.
Don't never stop if you want to be on top. Yeah.
Low waist, fat, baby, tap in.
Oh, I'm going to tap in for sure.
Tap in.
Tap in. Tap in. Ladies and gentlemen, welcome to Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends. It is Friday Eve. Yes, it is. We are so close to the end of the week, and I know I say it all the time on every Thursday. Every damn therapist will tell you shouldn't live for the weekend. Well, damn it, then the country should have made the week this damn hard. It is April 6th. It is Michael Shawn, Shawnee Scott. We are I'm the pastor of the church that we call Anybody Can Get It, the Church of Anybody Can Get It. I am the pastor. She is the...
It's also Good Friday Eve. Tomorrow's Good Friday.
Oh, Good Friday. Well, we'll celebrate that tomorrow because we don't want to do Eve to Good Friday. We'll celebrate Good Friday. Don't forget all my... I don't know if this goes around for every religion. All my Catholics, you can't eat meat on Friday. I don't know what the meaning behind that is, but...
Why not?
I just said I don't know why. There's the stipulation on Fridays you're not supposed to eat meat and
every Friday?
No, on Good Friday.
Oh, okay.
And then man, I went to Catholic school for so long and I forgot the what is that called? There's something else that you have. There's a certain amount of days that you're supposed to give something up, and I forget what it's called. Lent, yes, Lent. You're supposed to. Oh, go ahead, girl. Go ahead. Get a round of applause for damn Shawnee Scott. Lent. I think that's over. I think Lent is over because Easter is Sunday. Yeah, so Lent is over. So, giving something up. So shout out to all y'all out there celebrating. Don't forget tomorrow. I remind you, can't eat meat tomorrow Friday. What if I can pull that off? I can pull that off for one Friday. Maybe I'll just do it. Eat no meat
You
on.
not gonna eat no meat
Pause.
tomorrow.
I'm not gonna eat no meat tomorrow. I didn't eat any
You
meat.
not gonna eat no meat tomorrow.
Oh, you breaking up? I didn't eat any meat for 6 months. I had a 6-month situation where I didn't eat any meat. I was vegan for 6 months, so that was even though the only thing I cheated on because I couldn't. There's a vegan that is higher level. I couldn't give up cheese because I need cheese on my sandwiches, so I couldn't give that up. So anyway, we'll celebrate that.
That sound better?
Nah, now sounds better. Okay, you're not
Sounds
breaking
better?
up right now.
All right.
Yeah, you're not breaking up. Good morning to everybody on the check-in, Diane, to Ashley Newman, everybody who beat us here. Good morning, RJ Parker. Happy Thursday. What is RG Park? I don't have my glasses on. Ashley, what up? What up? Everybody out there supporting us. I don't know. Sexy Mo might be on there. Like I said, Jay Black should be back on Monday. The Ultimate Instigator should be back on Monday, so he should be rocking.
Fish is what you eat on Friday.
Yeah, but you can't eat meat. Fish is what you eat on Fridays. So, yeah, so if you don't eat meat, you eat fish.
I don't think fish is considered meat. Is it?
No. Did I say fish was meat?
No, so you can eat fish tomorrow.
Babe, I didn't say you couldn't eat fish tomorrow. When did I say you
want? Well, it sounds like you just said, yeah, you can't eat fish.
No, I didn't. You can eat fish on Friday. You can't eat meat on Friday.
So, yeah, I caught that, Stacey. There's 40 days of Lent. Yeah, I caught that, Stacey.
I call her babe all the time. I call her babe. I call her boo. I call her a bunch of things. Call her a bunch of things.
Be on the takeover. Thank you, Tashawn. We got your offering.
Thank you, Tashawn, for contributing to Media Room 360 TV and also AKA the Church of Anybody Can Get. Good morning. We appreciate you. Don't forget next week, and we're going to stay focused today. Next week is the Media 360 TV fundraiser week. That's every day. Monday through Friday is going to be a fundraiser week. So collect your, you save some of that coffee money, that hot chocolate money, that bagel money, that early morning egg sandwich money, that whatever money, that, save a little, put it to the side, because next week is the fundraiser. Next week is the fundraiser. Just like the channel PBS, Public Broadcasting System, does their fundraiser. They do 24 hours. We're doing a week because we only on here for a little bit. So we're doing a week, Monday through Friday next week. And that's to keep the TV show CW33 TV show shows on Media Room 360 for production costs. So, and we thank y'all for supporting us, and we're gonna stay focused on that. So shout to everybody who's on here early and making it happen. Only thing I will say is, you guys are so loyal and so with us every morning. Afro Queen, good morning, and we appreciate that. You'll never know how much we appreciate it. We can just tell you over and over again. With that, I need y'all to share that you watch this show. So I need y'all. I like to splurge big. I get it. No, don't even joke. The fact that you sent it out, we truly appreciate that, homie. Like, we truly appreciate it. No, all jokes aside. You don't have to do that. You did it. And we appreciate that 100%. We'll joke later on in the show.
Yeah, like every little bit helps. Every little bit.
So we want y'all to share that y'all are on here every morning. We want y'all to share it. I want to start getting your IGs. When you put a comment up, if you ever can, just put your IG handle on there so I can tag y'all. When I post something, repost. When I post something for the show, repost it. Just real quick, just repost it and just share. We in this together, people. When the blow up happened, everybody blows up. So come on. I don't know. We can cut checks for everybody. I don't know if there's going to be check cutting for everybody, but you're part of the takeover.
Big enough. If it blows up big enough, we can.
You're part of the takeover. The takeover. Michael Shawn, the takeover legend. So let's get to it. Shawnee Scott.
Okay.
Shawnee Scott. How was your night? How was your day yesterday? How was your day there, girl? How was your day?
Listen, yesterday I had a whole bunch of running to do because we got the event coming in DeSoto. So I had to go down there and take care of some stuff.
Yeah.
And so I was supposed to interview this guy yesterday, but it's gonna happen today. His name is Leon Lacey. So he did So Beyonce did this concert in Dubai for the new hotel they just opened. and he composed the music.
Nice.
So it's they're her songs, but it's in orchestra symphony form.
Nice.
So they're dubbing this young man as the next Quincy Jones. I think I got a little clip of it. Let me show you, which was amazing because I really didn't. I mean, I understood what they were telling me he was doing, but I thought that was nice to see because I tried to take my daughters to see the Scott Joplin Chamber Orchestra, and they just didn't get. They wanted to go do something else.
Mhm.
Dude in the back. That's a dude. So you look at it, it sounds so good.
You break it up, girl.
Now, can you hear me?
Yeah, but let the thing play.
That's it. We ain't got to see all that. That's it. This ain't about her.
Jesus.
So that's gonna happen today. And then I had a really, really bad toothache last night. It's not so bad this morning. I got up and took my medicine and took some Tylenol, and I'm gonna have to go get this tooth taken care of this week. Like for real.
All right. Yeah, the tooth was super achy. That ain't nothing worse than a throbbing pain in your oh, never mind. That wasn't gonna sound right. All right, that wasn't gonna sound right. No. I caught myself. I caught myself before. I caught myself.
I don't understand.
I caught myself. I didn't even continue. With it.
Hump day was yesterday.
But there's nothing worse. There's nothing worse than a tooth pain. There's nothing worse than tooth pain. Because it causes headaches and it's a weird pain. It's like when your back hurt. I don't know what it is. It's still pain, but there's something going on in your mouth region that just doesn't seem as uncomfortable. So you gotta pop that Tylenol and do whatever. Listen, man. Listen.
You need a perk.
Yeah. Well,
I know. I was trying not to say that, but I was like, I got to find somebody.
When you know.
Yeah, you don't need to find nobody because you already popping hella medication because you ain't even say the other stuff that you pop. You don't even need nothing else. The stuff you pop.
That took too long, so I
do. Whatever. Yeah, the stuff you
pop.
I
don't know where to get it from.
Yeah, you don't need it. I was in rehab with those. People.
But you can't find nobody to get it for me?
No, and I'm not going.
None of the people you go to rehab with, you ain't got no connects.
Oh, I could find it for you, but we're not going to find it for you.
Well, why not? My mouth is hurting.
No, that's all right. You going to the dentist. It subsided. The pain subsided. You were all right. Pain. We ain't doing perks and ox and all that other shit. Then your ass wound up at Greenhouse, which is a rehab over there in Dallas. We don't need that.
I just need it for the pain. I'm not gonna get addicted.
Yeah, that's how. Yeah, I know. Woo, did you sound like an after-school special right there? You said I'm not gonna get addicted.
I'm not.
I could stop whenever I want.
I just need the pain.
I got control of this.
You know I don't like taking pills. It takes me forever to take them.
I didn't like drinking. I hated drinking when I was young. I was like, that is disgusting. I tasted it one time. I said, that is disgusting. I would never drink. And all of a sudden, I was like, wait a minute. I think I like the way it make it feel. You don't want them damn pills. Sexy Mo's in the building. Another set of, it's a set of ovaries, right? Ovaries come in a set, right? They do come in a set.
Depends on the woman. Sometimes you only have one.
Okay, but like the percentage, normally you're supposed to come out with a set of ovaries, right?
Yeah,
okay, it's supposed to be a set. Okay, I just wanted to make sure that it's just in one thing and I'm calling them ovaries. All right, Sexy Mo, how was your night last night?
This damn Georgia weather has got my allergies on 20. My eyes, my hands, everything is puffy this morning. I woke up, they were stuck together. So yeah. This Georgia weather, but I got some work done last night, so that was good. I know I'm away, and I said I wasn't gonna be working, but I had to get some stuff done.
All right, well, go ahead, keep doing your thing.
So I sent it over to Shawnee. Shawnee's gonna share it with y'all. So it's a way for you to participate in helping me with my fundraising for community endeavors and these community initiatives, and it's a way for you to almost make, not almost make, the cash prize of $500.
There you go.
Can we share it now? Let's share it now.
Yes.
I got my store set up.
the mega poppin' popcorn fundraiser.
Yes.
Goes down
Now-
April 10th through the 14th, 12 p.m. to 12 p.m. You can go to that website right there and make it happen. You see, though, I don't know if y'all put the phone numbers up already. So, hey. Please, if you use those phone numbers, Tashambi, if you use those phone numbers, use them strictly for what it's for. It's for y'all participating in the mega popping popcorn fundraiser. It ain't for you to call up and be like, yo, what you got on? No, we don't need none of that. We don't need none of
I
that.
bet not get no text. What you doing, big head?
Yeah,
I bet not get none of them.
Eggplant. No, we don't need that. That's not what this is for. It's inappropriate. I know this is a safe space, but let's follow the protocol on this one, y'all. That would be very strange. What Red Boy going over there and talking about, yeah, what up? It's Red Boy.
I think we should make it a competition on here. So now this is the thing, people. If you sign up, you cannot start selling until April 10th. It's only April 10th through the 14th.
Yes.
Now, got you.
That's it. April 10th. Right. Don't try to sell before. Don't try to sell April 10th at 10 a.m. April 10th, 12 p.m. is when it starts.
All right.
So do like a friendly competition, I think.
We should stop freestyling new contests. We should stop freestyling new contests.
Stacey said she about to give y'all a run for y'all money.
Yeah.
$500 is nothing to sneeze at. I wish I'd be in the running for the $500. And it costs you nothing. All you got to do is sell.
It costs you nothing.
It costs you nothing to make. Y'all play the numbers. Y'all pick 3, pick 4, the Mega Millions, all of that, and y'all gotta put up your money. This is something where you could get $500.
And before y'all start complaining, yes, we are asking y'all for a lot. I know. We doing Media Room 360, a whole fundraiser next week. I know you just rolled your eyes. I know you rolled your eyes. I know you did.
But if you win the $500, you could donate it to Media Room 360 and still not come out your pocket. Look at that.
All right. Somebody just said, no offense, Mo. Somebody watching just said, fuck you. Somebody just said that. Somebody was like, wait a second, I'm going to win 5 and then I got to turn it back. What type of pyramid scam are y'all running? Oh, I win and then I turn the money back. All right, y'all. But if you want to donate that $500, feel free to donate that $500.
I'm just putting it in your ear. If you with $500, you might want to, donate it to Media Room 360.
All right. That would be a lovely thing to do. Listen, y'all. All right. My day was fine. UPS. I just want to tell you, I work at the UPS, not for UPS, but it's a mail spot. So we're a franchise that UPS just happens to deliver all our stuff. We're not the UPS store. I don't wear anything brown. Stop asking me about what the drivers did. I don't know. They don't work for us. They work for UPS.
So how do you get out of wearing that? I meant to ask you that because I go to the little UPS stores. I don't mean call y'all little, but the little UPS stores, and they got on like regular clothes.
No, we got a uniform. I got a turquoise. I think it's turquoise. Turquoise shirt. I got the V-neck shirt, sweater, and then I also got the polo style. Yeah. We don't wear the brown. We don't wear all that because it's a franchise that just happens to use UPS as their main. That's the only people who deliver all the products that we package, all the products that we put into the computers. That's all it is. You open a franchise and you decide what company you want to use to do all the shipping. So it's called the UPS mail spot, but UPS don't run us and we don't run UPS. We don't know nothing about them drivers. So I just want to tell y'all yesterday, some of y'all common sense has you don't have it. One lady came in and could have saved like $40, right? She was shipping a pillow. But where it was going was it was a distance, and it was a big pillow. Now, obviously, the price depends on how far it goes, how much it weighs, and what delivery. Do you want overnights? Do you want 3-day? Do you want 2-day? Do you want ground? Well, being that the box had to be so big and it was going so far, we tried to save her money. So one lady, the young man working with her said, this is what we can do. You can save about $50. So just give me the pillow and I'm going to put it in a smaller box. And he went to squish the pillow to put it in the box. She said, whoa, I don't want my pillow squished. Bitch, that's what pillows are for.
Where's she shipping her pillow to though?
And what she
She
had
was
me
shipping
with
it
a
across
black
the
pillow.
country. She was
Was she
shipping it
had,
across the.
like, cocaine?
She
Is
did
she
not.
going across the country to sleep on the pillow?
Yes, I said, and I'm sitting there going like, that's what a pillow. You squeeze a pillow. That's what they made it for.
Yes.
It was a pillow. It wasn't like I guess the
Like
decorated
a
pillow.
like a
No,
decorative pillow.
it was a pillow that you're gonna put a pillowcase on, and somebody's gonna lay their face on. Some people lay their face directly in the pillow and go to sleep. I don't know how y'all do that.
Sounds fishy to me.
And you gonna grab the pillow sometimes. And she said, "No, just don't squeeze my pillow." I said, "What in God's green earth?" I don't think there was anything fishy because she was just an older lady. I don't think she was. She was.
And so was Griselda Blanco.
Don't let them old ladies fool you.
Yeah.
Had nothing to do with it.
You probably had the perks I need.
Might have had.
Yes.
No, there was nothing stuffed in it because we looked in the pillow because they had to take this. They had to take the pillow apart then, not take it apart, but take it out of the fancy little pillowcase. And then she was like, no. So she wound up spending like close to $100 to ship this pillow because we couldn't.
And where was this going?
It was going somewhere across the country, like Seattle or something like that. It was some place where
in Seattle. So it
don't.
was in the United States. It wasn't like
yes,
abroad.
it was in the United States. So there was something special about her sending this pillow, and I was like, okay. I said, well, you run this 100, and now I'm not even gonna cut you a break on the box because now the box has to be charged for what it is. I can't cut it down or whatever now. So I was like, all right. And I didn't even ask her if she had AAA because she could have got the discount. But I was like, fuck you.
Thank you, Joy. Yeah,
there was no stuff in it. Why do y'all be watching y'all black people watch too many trap queens. They watch too many documentaries thinking everybody's a trap queen. This is like a 70-year-old lady who's walking in there, who's in there all the time. Oh, y'all so fascinated with that. Okay, so and then my daughter $100 to slob. Yes, this is what I'm talking about. This is what I didn't get. And then I got a surprise. My head was down, and I was just typing away like, and then I heard a voice go, "Yeah, I'm just here to see my dad." And it was my oldest daughter, Monty, came to the job to see me. I was like, "What, what's that, Monty?" I said, "What's really good?" There was something else that I had to bring up. The pillow, the Monty stopped by. I had a good talk with another dad. Another dad came up, and he has a 20-year-old, and I was talking about the difficulties of having daughters, and he was like, "Yeah." And I talked about when your daughter gets older, when she's like 19, there has to be, you got to relax sometimes. You know what I'm saying? She's older now. So telling people to come home at a certain time. She's 19. Certain people to come home at a certain time. I get it. But as long as we have communication on what's going on and where you at, just in case, whatever. And he was like, yeah, my daughter hates me because she's 22. And she's like, you didn't put Gary through this. You didn't put Gary through this. You didn't make Gary do all this when he went out and all that other stuff. And he was like, listen, man, I'm going to tell you man to man. People, it's just different when you let your daughter go out than when let your son go out. And I was like, it absolutely is.
I went through that. My dad tried to impose, even because I wasn't, of course, of age. I guess that makes perfect sense, but I didn't understand.
Yeah, now that makes perfect sense.
I didn't understand back then either. I was like, I graduated from high school, and you trying to tell me I got a curfew? And they said,
you got a curfew.
I came back from college to visit, and it was like, so what time are you coming home? And I was like, what if I don't come home? That ain't an option. And I was of age then, but I guess I understand now. As a parent, that it is.
I never had that. I never had a curfew.
But you never came home late.
Yeah, but I never came home late.
I
ain't started going out till I started working. Well, I mean, I was always working, but I ain't really started going out until I had outside of work. Like I didn't have to go do something for the radio station. Like me and my girls go out until I started working at the newspaper, at the morning news.
And it ain't, and listen, it ain't fair, but it's just different. It's just harder to when you have daughters, it's harder to let your daughters. I'm not saying something can't happen to your sons at 19 years old. I'm not saying that. But even women know you feel differently. You're terrified when one of your daughters goes out, but you gotta understand they're growing. Like this is an adult thing. But me and the guy was having, we had like a 24-minute conversation. He was like, yeah, they want to act like it's not different. It is different. And I said, Gary, you can curse. You can curse. Don't worry about it. We're just talking as men. Yeah, it's fucking different. You feel differently. That's just what it is. When you let your daughter out, for some reason, sex trafficking comes into your mind.
That's
Like
how it
all
was
of a
in
sudden,
my
you feel
house, Joy.
somebody is gonna rip up your daughter. You don't think about your son getting thrown in the van and being sex trafficked. You just don't.
But he could.
But he could.
It happens.
But you don't think that.
Mm-hmm.
Wrong or right. It's just something that that is society. Well, things ain't fair. Yeah, things ain't fair. So me and Gary we actually connected. Me and the customer.
Oh, you know his name.
Yeah. And Gary
changed numbers and Instagram to him.
And trust me, Gary is one of my most unfavorite names in the history of the world. And I like this Gary.
I know.
I like this Gary. Joy said my oldest is 22. Rules is rules. Don't like them. Get your own spot. So she did. See, I never. That was my worst fear. I never want. And I'm not talking. I'm far. Like y'all already know. I say I'm far from a perfect parent. I'm actually closer to the other side. I never want one of my kids. I never wanted one of my kids to move out simply because they couldn't do certain shit. Because I don't want you to move out for that reason. I want you to move out because you got a plan and you're like, this is my plan. And you know, no plan is perfect, but you have a plan. This is why I'm moving out, because I want to move here. I never wanted my kids to move out the house and settle for where they're going to live at simply because they were pressed for something they weren't allowed to do. You know?
Yeah.
I just never wanted that. But me and Gary, the customer, had a good conversation. All right, let's get to it. In bad news, and then we're going to get to Sexy Mo, allegedly. In bad news, in Nashville, Tennessee, they have now passed the law.
Mm-hmm.
What happened?
Nothing.
What?
Nothing. Go ahead. In Nashville, Tennessee, they have now passed the law.
How y'all gonna chit chat while I see you? You know how fucking distracting that is.
Come on.
Well, say what you said, because maybe that triggers something.
It ain't got. It's the ovaries. You wouldn't get it.
I know. There are people who don't have ovaries who are watching who would like to get it too.
They don't care. They want to know what you can.
All right, Shorty. All right, you gonna irritate me so early in the morning today.
They watch.
You gonna fucking irritate me today, boy. Y'all gonna. Boy, let me tell you something. Don't want this problem today. Put the other one up. Put the other comment up. It's called Lessons, Mike. They need to learn one way or another. Yeah, but I get it. I was supposed to learn my lessons, but I know I made mistakes when I was 19, 20, 21, 22, 23, 24, 25, 26, 27, 28, 29. Yeah, it continues. Mike, I deal with sex trafficking every day. You will be surprised. Yeah, Mark, it's a scary thing. Yeah. It's a scary thing of the percentage of kids that get kidnapped out of foster care. I didn't know how large the number and the percentage of kids that get. Man, listen, that's a whole nother topic.
And it's
that's
not
a whole
here in
nother.
Atlanta.
Boom. So in Nashville, Tennessee, they had the brilliant idea that they passed a law that after the school shooting, they're going to pass a law that teachers can carry guns to school.
Big mistake. You know how much pressure teachers are under? Big mistake.
Where the TSA, police in New York, airport check, people's old people got. I get it, y'all. I understand. The lady's not selling drugs. Why are y'all so hyped up on this lady selling drugs? Okay. So now they're gonna let teachers. I don't know if it's gonna be required. I don't know if it's gonna be required to actually carry guns, or it's just an option for a teacher to carry a gun. So now the teacher is now responsible for teaching their students, but also with a gun, her job is to be security, therapist, teacher, mentor, the whole nine.
Mom or dad.
Mm-hmm. And there was a mass gathering of people against this. They don't care. So my point being with this is that y'all can't solve the problem by checking guns. So now y'all have removed the responsibility from you lawmakers to put the responsibility on damn teachers who did not go to school to learn how to be security.
Preventive measures. They don't know preventive measures.
This is amazing to me that you guys are going to put this pressure on teachers to decide when to pull this gun out. Y'all have decided when to pull this gun out. And now it's the teacher's responsibility to keep that gun away from these students.
Yeah.
So if a student wilds out, if a student has an intention and decides he or she loses it and snaps and knows where this gun is, and they pull the gun out, and they pulled your gun out and start shooting. Guess who's liable for the reason why they got that damn gun? I don't understand y'all. And I hate to do this, but white people, I don't get y'all because the majority, everybody on that thing was white. So y'all can't figure out the answer. So give it to the teacher and put more pressure on her underpaid or his underpaid ass. And let me ask you something. What if a student were to attack a teacher and he or she felt like their life was in jeopardy? And they were really scared for their life. And now the teacher got a gun or he has a gun. And they really feel like their life is in jeopardy. Like this is crazy. Like this person could really, really hurt me or end me. Can they pull the gun out on a student? Y'all done open this whole Pandora's box, and it is amazing to me how this makes common sense to you people. I do not understand, man. But that's in Nashville, Tennessee. And once they do it in one state, you already know it's going to spread because this ain't nothing but a bunch of copycat lawmakers. It'll be in another state. So be clear. Timeout might be a little more intense for kids. I don't know. You discipline a kid and there's a gun on the desk. I think you got a little more power. I don't understand it.
Because then you got to figure out, I guess the teachers have to go. Well, at my kids' school, they have metal detectors. So everybody has to go through a metal detector. Whatever you coming up there for, if you're coming up there for a game, whatever, you got to go through the metal detector. So I guess, I don't know. If they did that in Texas, I would homeschool my kids.
Yeah, that's a recipe for disaster.
And what if a teacher snaps? What if a teacher's mentally unstable and don't nobody know about it? What if that teacher is going through some stuff and is losing it? You don't arm this person. You ain't changed the training of teachers. You ain't changed nothing. You just upped and said, bring it. Bring the hammer, baby. Bring it to school with you.
They don't want to fix it. Because, if they just follow their own rules, that'll help some. But
well, that was the first story. And I just couldn't believe that I don't even know why I never thought. Everything I never thought was going to happen has happened. The fact that we got... I can't even believe what's going on. You know what? Get Sexy Mo's allegedly. Get the intro. Get the intro. I can't do it anymore. We need something fun. Well, I don't know if this is going to be fun, but we need something fun, Mo. I don't want to put no pressure on. Well, we're going to have fun. I'm going to joke about it, whatever you say.
I don't know.
Nothing about murder. Nothing about murder or rape. No murder or rape, please. No murder or rape, please.
Let's get this mother crawl. Yo, what's up? Baby, let's go.
Allegedly, with Sexy Mo, powered by Media Room 360 TV.
Okay. Allegedly, we reserve the right to retract any story at any time. Right in the middle, we can tell her that's not true. And compliments to Mo. Mo, oh, it's not? All right, next story. Let's go, Mo.
Well, Michael Shawn, it's scandals and lockups, and I said it's not going to be pretty today. It's Thursday, so of course, people are still mourning the death of Michael K. Williams from The Wire. Y'all know him from The Wire. He had that long scar on his face. We loved him in all of the movies he was in. The prosecutors actually went after the drug dealer who sold him the fentanyl laced heroin. That's heroin for all you young folks.
Heroin.
You know heroin. And so he actually pleaded guilty yesterday in a New York court to one count of conspiring to distribute drugs, right? And so he faces a mandatory minimum of 5 years in prison, but he can see as much as like 40 years. So basically life in prison is what they're saying that he's going to get. Now, he's about 39 years old now. His co-defendant already pled guilty to one of the charges, but they got them on video. You know those cameras out in New York? He was out in Brooklyn copping, and they actually got the actual cell going down in Brooklyn.
Oh, man.
On film. They got him buying the drugs. That's how they traced it back to the guys. And they were so bold to, even though after they saw on the news that he died and whatnot, they still was selling drugs on the same block. That's how they were captured.
See, and I'm torn because I always have. The man, listen, we miss the actor and we miss the loss. But I'm glad they're charging him just for selling the drugs, right? They're not going to charge him for the death of the actor.
No, they are. Yes, they are.
See, this is where I have a problem.
He's complicit in the death of him because they sold him dirty heroin.
See,
they're saying that they knew as drug dealers that the laced heroin could have a deadly effect.
This is the problem I have. There
But
is
don't
no
all
such
of it have a deadly
there
effect?
is no such thing as clean heroin. There's no such thing. I don't agree with putting this murder on. When you do heroin, you could die every time you do it. There is no clean heroin.
Well, they're saying that the deadly combination of mixing it with the fentanyl was the cause of his death. And because they mixed the fentanyl, and we all know the ramifications of fentanyl-laced drugs, any drugs laced with fentanyl, even weed, can end in death. So they're charging him, and it looks like it's going to stick. It looks like they're going to find him guilty, looking at the preliminary stuff. And so he may be doing up to 40 years in prison behind this.
So when y'all gonna go at the people who actually create the fentanyl? When y'all gonna do that? Because they ain't make the fentanyl, but y'all don't go at the pharmaceutical companies. And my thing about buying heroin and saying he was complicit in the death, the person who purchases the heroin is complicit in their own death. It's like driving 100. It's like driving 100 miles an hour. It's like driving 150 miles an hour in a car, and then you want to sue the car company because the seatbelt was false. You was driving 150 miles an hour. You was risking your life when you went to go buy the drug.
Well, they say that these group of guys actually were preying on people like Williams in order to sell. So they knew that they were lacing it. They knew that they were lacing it with deadly doses, and they still were selling it. And they were looking for people like him out in Brooklyn who wanted to buy. Yeah.
I don't agree with the. I don't get it. Like, first of all, y'all all the buyer, the seller are all taking part in a life or death activity, and they know it.
Yeah.
And they know it. Every time you shooting up this heroin or you doing it any way you want to do it, you know you putting your life in danger.
Right.
I mean, I just like I understand people should be punished for selling drugs that are illegal to sell. I get that. But being complicit in this man's death, every time he did the drug, he knew he was risking his life. Or the person. I'm not gonna keep it to the actor. Every time you buy heroin, you are risking your life. Like it's like when AIDS and people were using dirty needles, it's like going at the people who made the syringes and make it we tried to tell y'all not to share them.
But to Shambi also, to Shambi's point, he said, but they're keeping the test strips illegal and saying that it promotes drug use. And to your point, I remember, Mike, like with the needles or whatever, when they were saying, let's pass out the needles. So at least if they're going to do it, they're not doing it with dirty needles that's passing Hep and HIV.
Yeah.
But
21 states is legal.
Yeah. And then you talk about, that's going back to everything, even condoms, passing out condoms. Oh, we don't want y'all passing out condoms, but it prevents people from, lower their chances of getting HIV or other sexually transmitted diseases. I think that anything that it would help a situation, they're like, oh, no. So just let them do the drugs with dirty needles. Yeah. Let them do the drugs that's laced.
Yeah, this society is crazy.
Doesn't make any sense.
It doesn't make any sense. It doesn't. Clap it up for what Mo just said. Clap it up. It doesn't make any sense.
Talk about legal. We all love a good drama and a good drag around here. Our girls from Escape are giving it, and they're giving it hard. Talking about the sisters, Tamika and Tasha.
Goodness gracious.
So if you've been following on social media, you've seen them arguing about this $30,000. And I didn't know that they were at one point really like broke. Like when I say broke, they didn't have any money. So
even Tiny?
Well, no, Tiny, that's a different situation.
Oh, I was about to say, even Tiny was broke. I said, Tiny was looking at them girls like this.
Tiny and Candy was all, always good. They had a different situation.
Right.
But the two sisters at one point, they were broke. And so they said that they were living together, and one thing led to another, and somehow checks got forged allegedly, and they got cash allegedly in someone's bank account allegedly, and of course the check had to have 2 signatures on it. So
Oh, I saw
of
this.
course, I don't know if you watched the latest.
I saw this.
If you watched the latest, Tasha hopped on social media last week begging her sister, like, I just want to talk to you because let's communicate. Because at first she got on there talking tough shit. Now she on there like, she was like, come on, we're sisters. We can work through this. Let's just communicate. All while a single snot trail was coming out her nose, and I just want to talk to you.
Don't do that. Leave her alone. She was upset. Leave her alone. Leave her alone. She was upset.
She need a damn Grammy. She need a Grammy. And while we gotta do this, won't gotta be on social media. But you're on social media. You're on social media.
Doing it on social media. I don't understand. That's your sister. Why don't you call her? I don't understand it. I don't have no patience for this.
The other one was like, I ain't got nothing to say. And so of course they're touring, and they went on stage without her, honey. She has one of the stronger of the voices. But they held it together and went on and still performed. A lot of the fans was dragging them because they said we paid to see Escape, not a trio. We didn't pay to see
three. Get at them.
I want my money back. I ain't paying just to see 3 of y'all. Where the other one at? And they knew that they was going through drama. But at the end of the day, it's a business. I don't know why she didn't show up.
Put the comment before that to Shawn be made, and this is a good point, because it's all subjective. Fighting over 30,000 ain't for a real broke. Fighting over $20 is when you broke. Yeah, like I get it. I get it.
So I guess
Billy, that's Billy. I'm sorry, Billy.
Yeah, Billy. So I guess it's because at the same time, like that's a large payday for somebody, for an artist, who right now you struggling and trying to figure out how to pay what and how to pay this. So yeah, and then of course, if it's your family member who's still from you, we got family members.
Are lawyers involved? Have they gotten lawyers involved yet?
So that part, I don't know if she's actually going to take her to court to sue her.
Yeah.
But Tamika definitely has the spirit of bitch better have my money. And I'm not playing with you type of vibe.
The money is gone. The money, you could talk tough all you want. The money is gone. You want to make the money back, get back on tour and make this tour money. The money is gone. Yeah. And a lot of times I'll be thinking that y'all. No, you ain't taking it out of nothing. You ain't gonna take it out of nothing. The money is gone. And for me,
she's like, if it's money, I don't know what it is. Just show me. You say you got these receipts, and I just don't remember. I don't know anything.
Well, if y'all listen, like she doesn't know. I feel like we being bamboozled, and y'all trying to get attention. That's what I feel like. But now you cutting her off the tour.
Show, Mike? I mean, that's not drizzle. Look, like it was given what it needed to give.
My thing is, if y'all was smart, y'all would milk. If y'all gonna bamboozle people, y'all milk it for the attention, and then y'all get on stage together. Y'all don't cut her out, and now y'all got fans complaining. That's dumb as hell. That is dumb.
And they're definitely complaining right now.
If people are spending money. Now you got the stream of income that you about to mess up. Now you messing up the stream of income. Y'all worried about losing $30,000. Now y'all trying to mess up more money. I don't know how much people paying them to go see them. I don't know. But if you're trying, yeah, I'm sure y'all making a nice grip over there. Bring her on stage. Matter of fact, if you really want to spread the propaganda while y'all performing, somebody take a little, a little sideways shot at her. You know what I'm saying? But yeah. Give it up Miss I didn't know $30,000 got jacked from her. Say something like that.
Yeah, they didn't cut her off. She just didn't show up, right? And the show had to go on.
Sequisa part of the group. She said the money ain't gone.
Yeah.
She just got a gospel contract.
She
did.
Take
mine off the top, son. Run my coins.
Yeah.
They didn't cut her off. She quit. Shit, girl, you better stitch her. Let me tell you, I will never understand these groups. I will never get it. don't care how much drama. I don't care how irritated or how much drama is going on with this morning show, if any. Now, I'm not saying there's any drama going on. I'm saying let's just say there was a lot of tense shit going on behind the scenes. But every time we woke up in the morning, we was getting a hefty goddamn check, and everybody was walking around with a nice cut of that check. Let me tell you, I can get along with y'all for 50 years. Keep running that check. I don't give a damn what happened.
We got a special guest.
Yes.
Lady Q is back. They didn't cut her out. She chose not to be in those shows. She used them to get a solo gospel deal. Well, then y'all been bamboozled. But I'll tell you what,
you better talk to Jesus on the main line and tell him that you need to get that $30,000 back to get to your sister, honey.
And God bless them gospel albums. But I got a funny feeling you doing a gospel tour ain't gonna get you paid as much as you being part of that group on tour. That's all I'm saying.
But the gospel tours do very, very well, Mike. They make bank.
I understand they make bank, but Michelle wasn't screwing up what was going on with Destiny's Child. If Destiny's Child called, she would be like, "Okay, we're going to put this gospel tour on hold for a minute. We're going to put this gospel tour. I'll be right back because I got to go sing I'm a Survivor. Sorry, I'll be right back." Y'all, I don't get it. I don't get. Hopefully Bobby Brown's healthy. I don't get Bobby Brown not showing up for some of these tour dates for New Edition. Just don't do nothing.
He did that too.
Just don't do none of the dance moves, Bobby. Just stop trying to do the damn dance moves and just watch them. Just supervise it. Be the choreographer. Make sure they're on point. We're not here to see you dance, Bobby, at this point. We just want you to be Bobby and be on stage.
But the difference between those two groups is that they can do it without Bobby because they had so many hits without Bobby. But in this case with Escape, and let's not forget she was acting like an unstable preacher the whole time.
I don't care how. Bring your unstable ass. Okay, now I need the perks. I don't want the perks for showing. Get her the perks. Get her a drink. Get her stable. Run her through this show so we can cop this money. I would love to know how much they getting paid every stop. I would love to know what they splitting.
But enough for her to give her sister back the $30,000 and try to at least make amends.
How long ago did this happen?
Closed doors.
How long ago did this happen?
So I'm not sure about the timeline because again, one side is saying one thing and the other side is saying another. Yeah, smoking stuff. He's mine.
Damn, In Vogue was another group that couldn't keep it together. There was one time where In Vogue went on tour and they were like the Temptations. They were no original cast members. They were no original In Vogue women.
Well, shout out to one of the In Vogue new In Vogue members. Well, not new, but new, but sort of new. She's one of my sorority sisters. Yeah, it's kind of new. But the difference between In Vogue, they replaced with singers. So it's like on their concerts, if you go, you're still getting a show.
Look, I'm sorry.
Show.
I would still be
a partial sound.
No, I need my In Voguers. I need my original In Voguers out there. I need the ones I grew up on with that I had the poster of. No disrespect. I'm sure them singers is killing it. But you just watching a cover band right now. You watching a cover band.
Well, no. So even though Tasha's to Sequisa's point, even though Tasha's voice is one of the stronger ones, they can hold the group. And they've been singing so long together. You're talking about over 2 decades worth of singing with one another.
And they're selling out, but they're selling out because they're not putting on the ticket who won't be on the show. I'm not saying tickets, but you can't just sneak it up on a customer who believes that the entire group is going to be there and you're a big fan. And when you're a big fan of a group, you notice when your favorite, that might be your favorite person, you notice when they're not there. Like, work it out, women. Stop screwing this money up. And
she done lost all that weight, and in
God's name, damn it, in God's name. Do the show together in God's name. Oh, what are we doing?
Well, we gonna see where this goes because, like I said,
good morning, Leslie.
Tamika ain't playing with her, and it just doesn't seem like she's on a line to forgive or on the journey to forgive right now. She wants her coins. She wants her money.
Oh, well. We'll see how that's going to work out. It's 2 minutes after 8 on the East Coast, 2 minutes after 7 Central Standard Time, and real early on the West Coast. You got another one and another one.
Well, you know, the internet is relentless. Black Twitter, Instagram, y'all really don't play. Y'all be catching the pictures. I gotta make sure I'm never slipping out in these streets. They called JT from the City Girls pulling her wig back, and honey, they said it was BBs and buckshots. So you know they are giving her they giving her a run for her money right now. But you know what, these wigs can be very damaging if you don't take care of your hair up under it. And if you don't got a strong hairline already, honey, you gotta be careful if you wearing these units every day, because them edges will be ate up all the way back to the white meat. And so she pulled back her wig, and they got a good look and a good couple of pictures. So she's the internet drag of the week.
This is what I don't like. This is the hypocrisy. There are women right now who are lacing her and dragging her. Pull your wig back, heifer. Let's see what's under your wig.
Surprise,
Go ahead,
surprise.
pull it back. And don't pull it back. Don't pull it back when you plan to pull it back. Pull your wig back at 3 o'clock in the afternoon.
Oh, wait a minute. So I see the picture of her wig. So she pulled her hair up in the back, and it's the back of it, the kitchen part.
Yes. They said it was BB shots, but you know.
Okay, well, on Tuesday at 3 o'clock, I want you to pull your effing wig back. Let me see what's popping under there.
It doesn't look bad. It doesn't.
Let me see what's popping. Y'all got the nerve. Y'all got the nerve to be sitting up here all keying and look at BB and all types of stuff. Pull your shit back. Pull your shit back.
And anybody who wear wigs,
it just shouldn't have came up. That's the thing. I think
up.
That's the part. It shouldn't have came up.
In between installs, honey. She was in between installs.
Yeah. So y'all know this is what I'm saying. Mo just broke. I don't know the dilemma the way y'all two know the dilemma. So y'all know the situation she was in. Which means all y'all have been there. Like, whoa, I gotta get. Let me adjust this shit. I know.
Because mine came off the other day. The glue loose. Like if I pull it, it's gonna just pop right off. You see my cornrows.
Yeah.
But, or if I brush it, it's popping up. It's raggedy right now. It's time.
Yeah, it happens. So what? You take the cornrows. You looking like The Wire. It don't matter. That's what this is the price. This is the price that has to be done. This is what happens. This is natural shit.
Thank goodness my mom smashed a Billy D looking ninja, because I don't have them problems.
Well, you ain't got them. Oh, she done came for her next. Oh, that wasn't nice. That wasn't nice. That wasn't nice. Oh, that was.
Don't play to Shawn, because we will beat you up.
What does Shawn? Put the Shawn be on. Play the Shawn be. I want you to play. Play. Put the Shawn be on.
He just wants to see it. He wants to see it, but I mean, it doesn't.
Don't play with
it doesn't look bad. It looks like. Let me see. I'm gonna get it.
It's like when people
you said let you see Shawnee's hair. I thought you was talking about Shawnee. We was about to get rid
I snatched it off.
We ain't gotta snatch nothing off. We ain't gotta prove nothing to nobody. We ain't gotta snatch no wigs off. You're good. We ain't gotta snatch no
pictures. You know people be there screenshot Shawnee.
No. We not doing it. But it's like when you catch somebody at 8 o'clock in the morning coming out to Starbucks, and they take a picture and everybody starts clowning the person.
Ooh, they look bad.
Hey, look at them.
Like at 8 o'clock in the morning.
Yeah, everybody can't get. Everybody ain't getting they Grammy Oscar situation all set up. The makeup artist ain't running towards you. The dude, you rough. You take. I need a thing. I need the wake up like this challenge. Wake up and take a selfie of how rough you look when you wake up in the morning, and don't fix yourself.
I woke up like
my eyes were stuck together.
I woke up like this.
It's the wake up. I woke up like this challenge. Wake up and take a picture of your rough ass looking crazy. Oh, that wasn't that. Come on.
Yeah, she pulled her hair up in the back of it, just in down. It looked like she got the back of her hair. Like it's probably tapered when she doesn't have it on. It's probably cut short, but it doesn't. I don't see why somebody should be dragging her for that. Because after you have a wig on for so long. If I pull this one off right now, I got cornrows, but they don't look fresh because I had this on my head.
Right.
Goodness gracious.
And I actually can't pull it all the way off because part of it is sewed on my head. But that ain't nothing wrong.
I thought y'all was
Yeah,
gonna show me something crazy. I thought
No,
it was gonna be something
they've been dragging
crazy.
her and talking about her. She got buckshots and BB shots in the back of her head.
And they do too. And they do. That's probably worse.
And she laughing all the way to the bank.
Y'all gotta be kidding me.
That's right. She went and got her hair done after the show, probably.
You know what? I need to. I would love. I still went to clubs. I would love to go to a club and just start taking pictures of y'all raggedy asses and how y'all be looking at the club. And y'all got done up. Y'all be looking crazy. I don't even know wigs like that, and I know that wig is crazy right there. I already know what you looking like. Y'all got the goddamn nerve to come at this girl for that. As a man, I'd have been like, all right, so what? Cool. That was a big deal. Y'all be getting dressed up. Y'all be getting made up, and y'all be looking crazy. Got the nerve to jump on them comments and try and drag somebody no life having overreach. Y'all gotta be kidding me.
They talking about this girl so bad. They saying she got I guess her little outfit. But see, people be photoshopping these pictures. I got a hard time believing that she got on stage allowing certain things to show.
Well, maybe it was hot.
There are people, but there are people who, right before she goes on stage, they're checking everything. They're checking to make sure everything is all right and tight. So I'm with you, Shawnee,
some
on
of the
that.
stuff is Photoshop because even this picture they got of her behind, it's like I ain't never seen the girl in person, but.
After you wash your face challenge. Yeah, after you wash your face. After you put that water when you at the sink. After you wash your face. Show us that picture. Show us that one. Show us that one so we can do this.
Boom, boom, boom.
And just look at you. Do that.
With no filter.
With no filter. No filter, no nothing. Don't you dare put a black and white picture. Don't you dare put a black and white picture. We need everything. We need all the clarity. Before you start patting it up and cleaning things up and all that other. Leave that girl alone. That girl is fine. She's fine as not fine, but fine as in she's cool. She's come on, y'all. Y'all be putting the pressure of God on people to look good all the time.
They do all the time. All the time. Ooh, and the first time they see you, ooh, she doing bad. Did y'all see so and so? I seen her coming out the store. She looked bad.
Yo, she
let herself go, and then the next thing she must be on that shit.
She on that shit, y'all. I think she on. You see her wig? Her wig was it was
terrible.
It was crooked. Her baby hairs look broke. Everything looked broke. Everything. Tashambi, but why do women cut their natural hair off just to start wearing wigs? Listen, I don't know.
Start it over. You might want to start over.
I don't know, Tashambi. I have daughters who have long ass hair. And you know what they asked for Christmas when they were like 11, 12, 13? They asked for wigs. And I was like, why?
It's just a protective style for your hair. And it's a way for you to switch it up. It's easy maintenance. It's a way to change your look. It doesn't mean that you're bald-headed.
I don't know.
Yeah, because I got a whole bunch of hair up on here. And that's the problem why the wig sliding back, because then it started growing.
It puffs up. Yeah, it puffs up.
Hold up. Shawty just put a disclaimer out just in case you caught her with the wig fading back.
I mean, I don't, but now I don't give a damn. That's the thing.
I got a lot of hair.
I'll stash it off in a minute in public, and I've done it before.
Sequisa said, Mike, it's jealousy. Yeah, I guess it is. I don't know. I don't get it, y'all. I don't get it. First of all, that's a lot. What y'all do, look, I go to a barbershop and look, y'all see all my hair. I go to a barbershop, I get it shaped up, get a little fade, and I'm out of here. What y'all go through is a whole nother ball game. Y'all can have that.
There are men now who are embracing wearing units. I'm not sure if you've seen a lot of them now. When they can't let go, they have the donor hair right here, and they shave this part and get a lace front and get a cool Caesar out of it. With waves.
Yeah.
Let me tell y'all something. Let me tell y'all fellas. Let me tell y'all whack asses for putting them things in your head. Let me tell you something. Let me tell you something. You can't be an original George Jefferson and then fake out a chick at the club and you got waves for days and the seasons look tight and everything is good. And then one morning, this woman has to see you walking around with the George Jefferson. You is not going to sit there and think that is okay. That is not okay. That is like putting type of thing over your body, and you come out, you can take it off, and you chubby again. Like the girdles, they got the girdles for the guys now, and all that other dog. So what you saying? You gonna knock her off with the girdle on? Is that what you're gonna do?
Listen,
just let the gut out.
Yeah.
Let the gut out.
They got the girdles for the men that look like t-shirts, the compression t-shirts. So y'all, it's a lot of stuff that y'all out here faking too. They even got the ones with the breastplate that look like a 6-pack. So you think you going out with Idris or Michael Ealy or somebody who buff like that, and then I can't do that. And you take it off, and they look like
and they got the insoles now. They got the insoles you can put in your sneaker to give you 2 inches of height.
Yeah.
Dog, so what you gonna do is you gonna keep the Air Force Ones on as you knocking it down.
Well, what happened? When they gonna
you gonna be a man. If you gonna be a man, holler at that chick at 5'4". If you gonna be a man,
you gotta put the extra 2 inches.
You not putting. You gotta be kidding me. Like, I would even get it if you want to put the 2 inches somewhere else and you want to risk your life. I'm not risking my life. Take what you got. But yeah, this is what I got. Ta-da! That's what I got. Listen, if you lose 2 inches and you got to get up, and the next morning y'all both go to the kitchen and she look at you like, what the fuck? Like, what happened?
Right, listen.
What happened? And put somebody said Shawnee will pull off her wig. Was that to you?
I will. Yes, I will.
Oh, no, you won't with me. Oh no, you won't with me. No, we not.
What? Yes,
no,
I will.
No, you won't. I will grab you up and put that shit back.
It ain't Mike. I have a head full of hair. What are you talking about?
Yeah.
It ain't. I got a head full of hair.
Woo, it's hot.
Yeah, I pull all of it off. What's the problem? You seen me without my wig?
Yeah, we started off, but once you get putting your stuff on, we can't be at the comedy club. You're like, yo, it's hot in here. Don't you do it? Don't you do it? Stop playing. Put your hands down. Put your hands down. But it's so hot in here. I know it's hot. You knew it was gonna be. How many comedy clubs you been to with me, girl? You knew it was gonna be hot. Put it up in a ponytail or something. Do something. Don't you pull that.
Trendsetter, I've seen it all. Fake abs, fake hair.
Let me tell you something. Fake abs. Stop playing yourself. Stop it. Stop it. I feel you, Mike, and some of these fools are out here looking like they are using Sharpies on their head. Yes.
I saw a picture of my ex, who I'm not gonna say out loud, but he got the tattoo hair, and I was like, oh my God, what did you do? He got the tattoo fade.
Yeah, I just.
Literally the tattoo fade.
Because my problem,
whoever did it didn't blend it well. It looked like like somebody did the dot
with a sharp. Yeah, you can't do that.
So
you can't do that. You can like the barber used to put to make your edge up look crazy. He wouldn't dye my hair.
It's the beige.
Beijing.
And I would only use that when I was doing the comedy show. I was like, yo, do it for the comedy show to make it look crazy. But you can't put the Beijing in because they haven't mastered it. Once you go to the gym that's when I was going to the gym. And once you take a few showers, it's gone.
You gotta go in the summertime and you see guys at the
running all damn head.
No, I have to go from the barbershop to the comedy show, get off the stage, and make sure I didn't exert myself too much on stage. And make sure
Beyonce fan.
Yeah. And they got the britches with insoles to show a package. Dog. Wait a second. Whoa. Put that back on. Hold up. Put that one back on. How much are those? Hold on. So Amazon sells those?
Probably
so.
All right, now
they have one for the women too. They sell one for the women for you to put in your pants.
So the snatch will look bulky. So you got a bulky thing. You got the misprint.
Nick Camel told
Come here, boy.
I said that's ridiculous.
What you
want? I am so good.
What you want with this? Listen, this is great. Mike, if that's what them men identify with, them thick ass coochie, come here, boy. That's scary. I don't even know. I'm like, whoa. I feel like I'm training a wild animal. Mike, if that's what them men identify with, well, let's shut up with the identify. Shut your ass. Shut your ass up with the identify. Dompe says, I love when my wife wears her wig. It's like having a different chick every week. All right, Dompe, don't talk too loud.
It changes how they look.
Yeah,
It
your
changes
red
how you
wig,
look.
boo. You start having different names for your girl every wig.
You, Mark.
Every wig has a different name.
No, I want to be able to call you that different name. I want to be able to call you that different name.
No, you can't call me no different name.
It's still your name. It's your alias. It's your alias. Keep you some bobby pins on deck. Keep you some bobby pins on deck.
Shout out to him for knowing that.
I know, right?
You know,
I hate bobby pins sitting all over the place. I can't stand a bobby. Oh, these damn bobby pins. Clean up these fucking bobby pins. Red boy. All right. You good, Mo? Are you good?
Yes, I'm good. I'm good.
Wow. So you can put that in. You can just put that in your. I guess you would disappoint somebody. But what if you're not planning to have sex with nobody? You just trying. Wow. All right. I'm gonna have to research that. All right. The bogey snatch is crazy. All right. So let's get to it. We got some things that people might get mad at. We got there was an attack on a man doing an interview at a transgender function, and it's just amazing. It's just amazing how people can get away with certain things when they're part of certain groups and not get criticized throughout the media. Because if this would have been a gang of people of black or brown had done the same exact thing at one of their protests to somebody just doing an interview, it would have been front page news. It would have been headline news on CNN, MSNBC, Fox News. It would have been on every TikTok video, even though TikTok still put this up, Instagram, Facebook, MySpace, Atari. It would have been on everything. So this is what went on. This is what went on at a rally or whatever the function is. And this man got attacked for whatever interview. He was just doing an interview. He was just minding his business. He ain't have fake hair. He ain't have inches of insole in his shoes. He didn't have something stuck in his pants, making him enhance his manhood. He was just interviewing. That's all. So if you're ready, Shawnee, you can play the video. Play the video and let them see what went down.
Okay, there it is.
All right.
You suck. Fuck you. Fuck you. You're not wanted. Fuck you. You're a fucking idiot. You're a fucking idiot.
That looks so crazy.
Fuck you. 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 So it's just cowardice from everybody all around. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. What's up? Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you! 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 You suck. Fuck you.
All right, I'll just stop it right there. This is why I'm telling you, you can't deny who you really are.
She went from being a woman to the Hulk.
That wasn't no woman's strength. That was, you know why you were able to do that, homie? You know why you were able to do that? Because you were born a man. That's why you were able to do that.
That's a man. All that makeup and long hair. Like, what is this? That don't even look right.
It was the snatch up drag for me. Like that.
So when any other group of people are protesting something or having a rally, if black people would have done that same thing to a white person just sitting there interviewing, answering questions, the first thing out their mouth would have been bunch of thugs. Look at this thug mentality. Look at this ghetto hood mentality. But this dude can do it and use his manly strength. And exactly what are you representing at that point? You want my kid or you want kids of America to follow examples like that? That's what you want the kids to follow? That's how you helping the kids? This is just bizarre to me. So I said, as I researched more, I saw a discussion. This man was speaking to a group of people, and he got into a debate. I couldn't have done this any better. I pride myself on being able to debate things and debate people and subjects and topics of all kinds. But this man, now this video was a little long, y'all, so I want y'all to be patient who are watching. I want y'all, he was saying, yeah, Sounded demonic. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Matter of fact, what I want, Shawnee, is we need to grab that clip. So anytime we get mad at somebody on the show, we can just play the clip. Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. No matter who it is, Donald Trump. Fuck you. Fuck you. If the Bible does not co-sign the movement, then it's man-made. Facts. Trendsetter, go get it. Listen, Trendsetter, you deserve. You know what, Trendsetter, you deserve this one. You deserve.
Boom, boom, boom.
Fuck you. Fuck you. Fuck you. Now, this man had a dialogue with a transgender woman, and this is how it went down. Now, people, be patient. I don't want to lose you. I want you to watch this discussion. I actually commend this man for keeping his composure and able to respond in a clear way. Go ahead, play the video.
Define a woman, because you've asked other people up here to define how we would define a woman. How would you define a woman, Mr. Walsh?
An adult human female.
And how don't trans people, how doesn't a transgender woman fit that definition?
Female. Because they're not female. They have, you said that you are a biological male, correct?
I said I'm transgender. I might be intersex for all we know. About almost as many people in the world are transgender as intersex, and a lot of people don't know.
Well, but that's a different conversation. Intersex, that's a genetic anomaly, that's a medical condition. So that's a completely different conversation. That's third. That's a genetic anomaly that occurs in the sex binary of male and female. So what you're saying is that a quote-unquote trans woman is a female?
By the definitions I'm familiar with, yes.
So how would you define female?
Through my training in healthcare, there are several different categories for how we define sex. People bring up chromosomes. People also bring up hormone levels. People bring up all sorts of other categories. Lots of people don't fit neatly into a gender binary, even people we don't consider to be intersex. It's a complicated spectrum.
It's not complicated, but you also didn't define. So what is a woman? What is a female? What do these words mean?
It's complicated, and I know you're not going to like that answer, but that's because there are no simple answers in human biology.
Let me ask you a question.
You guys,
Can I ask you one last question?
just let me finish. You guys like to bring up high school level biology classes a lot. I get that a lot, but people who go on to more complicated biology classes will talk about sex as a spectrum.
It's not. It's not.
Well, biological researchers would disagree with you.
Well, then they're full of shit, the ones that would say that. There are male gametes and female gametes. Oh, I had one last question. I just had one quick. Can you come back for 1 second? Because this is an important question. You said you're an EMT.
Yes.
Okay, if you're responding to a health emergency. Biological male, somebody with a penis, is having a medical emergency, and they say to you, "I think I'm having a miscarriage." Would you check them to see if they're having a miscarriage? Would you consider that a possibility for them?
Be honest.
No, but that's because some people don't have body parts. Doesn't mean they're not a woman.
Okay. Sounds like we've established there are some people who, in principle, can get pregnant, and there are some people who can't. So there's two categories, otherwise known as binary.
Lots of women can't get pregnant either.
Yeah, but they're still of the nature to get pregnant. The only
but
reason
they can't get pregnant.
Yes, but
truth matters, right?
It does. That's what I'm trying to explain to you.
Truth matters, and they can't get pregnant. That's the truth. So how are they still women?
Because they are. for the same reason that I can rightly say that human beings have two legs. And if a person is born with only one leg, that doesn't call into question the statement that human beings have two legs, okay? A person being born with one leg doesn't mean that now legs are on a spectrum and we can't say anything at all about how many legs a person has. Who knows? They could be a centipede. You know, they could have 100 legs. No, we know human beings have two legs. If a human is born without two legs, something went wrong. They were supposed to have that second leg. Something went wrong. If you meet a person on the street who only has one leg, maybe they had an accident. Maybe they were in war. Maybe something, you know, maybe they were in a car accident. Maybe they had cancer. A leg was cut off. But you know that something went wrong because by their nature, they're supposed to have two legs. Same thing for a woman. A woman by her nature can get pregnant. A man by his nature never can. So if you meet a woman of childbearing age, say she's 28 years old, and she can't get pregnant, you know automatically that something has gone wrong. And she can go to the doctor and find out what that thing is, even if they can't fix it. So that proves that women by their nature can get pregnant, because the simple fact that she can't shows you that there's something wrong. This is what is known as the exception that proves the rule. Whereas if a male with a penis can't get pregnant, no doctor on earth is going to run tests to see what's wrong with him. Because they already know it's that he's a male, and there's only male and female, those who can get pregnant and those who can't. So that's it. That's
how would now I want to compliment the trans woman for actually asking those questions. Obviously, the room wasn't in favor of what she believes in, so it always takes courage to stand up and to actually present that with a room full of people that are against you. Mm-hmm. I never like when somebody says it's complicated. Just like everybody always giggles when they say, "Are you in a relationship with him or her?" And they say it's complicated. Hey. We always smirk. It's not complicated. It's just you're not in a real relationship with that person when you say it's complicated. I don't understand why, and I'm starting to learn more that women are angered. Women who are born women are angered that they are trying to be removed, and names and titles that they are proud of are trying to be removed from them simply because you want to be included in something. Right. I can't just include myself in certain things because I want to be included. Right. So I can't include myself in a conversation between two women talking about their menstrual cycle and how bad it is and how incredibly painful and how much work I've had to miss and how many doctor's appointments and how many doctors have tried to figure out how to lessen this. Or some women have had to have surgery. I've known some women who had hysterectomies because the cycle was so bad that they had to go under a surgery. I can't identify with that simply because I feel like it, because I want to be included in the conversation. I can't just jump in there and be like, yeah. And y'all look at me like, but you've never had to deal with this. Yeah, but I identify. I want to be included in this conversation. You can't force your way.
It goes both ways.
Yes, it does go both ways.
Women don't have penises, no matter what you put on your body to say otherwise. Women can't go through the things that y'all go through with testicular cancer, issues with your prostate, issues that you go through as a man down their period. So I can never say, but I identify as a man. If I don't have a set of family jewels, beans and franks, so to speak, I can't say the things that you go through as a man when you get a certain age and you may develop ED. I can't say I know how that makes you feel emotionally, psychologically, and physically. So I think it goes both ways, Mike.
No, it absolutely does. You're 1 trillion, quadrillion. I don't know if there's a quadrillion, but correct. And I individual of the sex. Okay. What is the scientific definition of women? An individual of the sex which conceives and brings forth young, or in a wider sense, which has an ovary and produces ova. Hashtag the We Search Department. Oh, the
Yes.
research department. Okay.
The research.
The research department, right? No joke.
Right.
Hysterectomy. You want inclusive, you want to be included, but then you want to force people to change their identity. Isn't that what you're trying to fight for? So you can have your own identity, but in sense, what you want to do is take other people's identity away from them. So you want to remove certain words to change what they identify with and what they feel and what they're proud of, simply so you can feel better. Now, when we did the birthing people thing, if you request me to call you a birthing person, I have no problem with calling you a birthing person. I do have a problem with you trying to force me to call people that I know want to be called mothers, want to be called women. I do have a problem when you say if I call them that, now you're offended. I can't put it in an elegant way. At that point, I say, fuck you. Like you want to steal people's shit in order to feel better about your shit. And I don't understand how you see the common sense in that. We tell people all the time, do you? Just don't force me to have to use how I address you the way I address people who are proud of who they are and what they've been labeled or their title that they deserve. I don't understand this.
Or who I identify as. You're basically telling me to make you feel comfortable, I have to feel uncomfortable about who I am and change the label of who I am. That makes no sense either. Because basically you're doing a me on me. You're saying basically what we're doing as society to you.
Exactly.
You're trying to inflict that on us. So I'm with you, Mike, when it comes to doing you. Whatever makes you happy. If you want to go out here and dress in lilies and be 6'7", and wear a size 13 shoe, do that. But don't turn around and tell me that I'm wrong but now you're a birthing person and take all of these roles, the many roles that women play and that women are, and sum it up to that's what you are. Like that's all you are. You're a birthing person now. That's not all it is that I do. And what about the women who don't give birth? What about the women who cannot have children?
That's right.
I would be upset if I couldn't have children. Somebody said, "Oh, hey, birthing person."
Yeah, and I'm going to repeat this. If you're a transgender woman and you go to jail for 15 years, or you're a transgender woman and now you don't want to go to a male prison, and they say because that person's going to be in danger, you'll be in danger because you're a woman in a prison because you identify with being a woman, or you're a woman. Let me flip that. You're a woman. You're a transgender man. You were born a woman and you became a man. But now when you go to jail, you want to go to a woman's prison. No, you don't get to pick. See, this is my thing. Now you want to pick and choose when you identify as being a man. I'm 5'7", 159 pounds. You talk about danger. If I do a 15-year prison bid, I'm in danger. But guess what? I can't flip it and be like, yeah, no. But I was born a woman, and I shouldn't be in jail with 15 years with other men. You said you identify with them. Boom. So now you got to suffer the consequences of what being a man is. You can't jump in the pool and jump out when the pool gets cold. Like this,
prisons are such big business, Mike. I can see in the near future them building a transgender prison.
I can see that too.
With tiers to house pre-op men on one side and pre-op women on another. I can see that happening.
But then you should have built the jail just for black people. You should have built the jail just for white people. You should have built the jail just for Mexicans. You should have built the jail for individuals like that. And the one guy who went to jail, and he was a trans woman, went to jail and proceeded to get the women pregnant in jail. Why did he get them pregnant? You know why he got them pregnant? You know why he got him pregnant? Because he was born a man.
Yeah, somehow all that other went away when he got in there, huh?
Slippery slope.
All of a sudden, you use what you had biologically, what you were born with, and you ran up in there and you was getting women pregnant.
But why can't we just respect each other's space? Like the space you're
That's
in,
it.
great. The space I'm in, great. Why do we have to impose on each other our view, like our value system? Like whatever value system works for you in your home, do that. But I think that, I mean, there's so much other things, so many other things that are going. I don't want to minimize anybody's situation, but there's so many other bigger things and problems going on in the world. I don't care what you identify as, because it doesn't disrupt me and my family and what value system we have going on. I just think it's very intrusive. It devalues us as human beings. When you dumb it down and say that, you know, somebody is just this or that, why is it such a big deal if we just use the word, I respect whatever it is you got going on, homie?
And
That's
Gabrielle
it.
Union
I
sitting
respect
up
whatever
there.
you got going on. Just don't come over here trying to disrupt my value system.
And Gabrielle Union going on there on the BET Awards or whatever award show she was at, saying transgenders are under attack.
Shut up. I don't even
Sweetheart. I'm not denying that trans people, black people been under attack.
Union needs to go.
Women been under attack.
Island or something. She needs to just stop. She
is on a full steam ahead journey with
somebody else's child.
Yeah,
with somebody else's child. That's not her child.
She's on a full steam ahead, and I understand. You know, supporting choices and supporting things that your children do, and say that they are. But I think that when you take on a crusade like that, it's, again, I keep using the word slippery slope. You got to be very careful. You got to be very, very, very careful about how you interject, because this is a group of people in a society that constantly changes. You know, today the trend is to call them transgender. Tomorrow it might be like, oh no, we're not that anymore. We're this. The same way that we're being called birthing people now. It's just, you got to watch very, very careful how you interject yourself in these type of situations.
And if Gabrielle wants to speak,
you're not a part of.
If Gabrielle wants to get into a debate, why don't you get into a debate with other gay people who don't agree with this?
I said and Stacey asked, what did I say? I said she need to get punched in the chest. She need to get punched in the chest. She need to be punched in the mouth. She need to get punched in the face. Because the thing about it, that's fine if she wants to do that. And I'm staying on this. I know I feel a little bit different about it, but my issue with Gabrielle Union and the situation with Dwayne Wade's son, and I don't know how to pronounce the baby's mom's name. No, the mom. I don't know how to pronounce the mother's name, but Gabrielle Union, in my opinion, is a stepmom. She interjected herself too much into what's going on with these people's child. It's their child, and the thing about it, that child might be, like, okay, great, Miss Gabrielle, whatever he call her, is on my side, and da. But at the end of the day, that's his mama over there. And when these tables turn, because it usually happens, the kid will, end up realizing, oh, this is what my mom or my dad was trying to do. And, she just, to me, she out of line with that. If that's if she wants to go on and be a spokesperson for this, great. My personal opinion, she was out of line for getting that so far into it with these people's child. Because this is not I'm trying to figure out what kind of car we gonna buy the child. This is something that's gonna affect this child's life forever. And Dwayne Wade, I got a problem with him too, because you shouldn't have got with somebody that's gonna come in and tell you what the hell to do with your kids. Your kids. Now that kids you and Gabrielle got, okay, that's you and her. But he had kids with this other woman, and unfortunately, they're not together. but they're still kids. So those two parents still have to raise. They at the end of the day, they are responsible for raising these kids because they're both able people. They're both alive. They're here. That's their responsibility. I think as a stepmom, she overstepped her bounds too far with that situation. Yeah,
But
somebody.
what people like, it just amazes me how we forget. Look, America's under attack. Citizens are under attack every single day. Your so-called rights are under attack. How we're being manipulated is under attack. We're being attacked. Now, I'm not promoting anybody attacking somebody for being transgender. I'm promoting on the attack of what me believe in. So this whole thing that goes on, for me, is just a platform. And I may be 1,000% wrong, but I'm going to say it. I swear Gabrielle's using this as a platform for the attention seeking and for her to be like, oh, now she's getting an award at the BET Award. Was she ever going to get an award there? She wasn't going to get awarded if it wasn't for that.
She could have got one for, they should have gave her one for being Mary Jane. She did a good job on that show.
Yeah, it was a good show. It wasn't
she don't deserve no award for being stepmom of the year. That she don't deserve. That's my opinion. That's my opinion.
Two-piece Shawnee has spoke. Yes, she has. Two-piece Shawnee. We actually got this drop because of Shawnee. Shawnee.
Boom, boom, boom.
That's it right there.
Gabrielle Union. If boy, that was my kid, stepmama, I'd be in jail.
And the mom has been moved out completely of any say that she has. Now, there are other issues. We get it. But the first two people who need to have a conversation are the actual two parents of the child. They need to have a dialogue. Now,
yes,
you can help you.
Parent, you stay out of it. Period.
In other words, when/if that child grows up and realizes that was not for him anymore, he is going to resent them for leading him astray. I hope it doesn't happen. I hope that doesn't happen. I hope this young girl does not turn around and be like, did I do this for the right reasons? Did I do this because of this, and that? Or did I do it because of this? I hope that doesn't happen. Because in life, it happens a lot. We make choices. We make big choices. We get married. We get people pregnant. And then we think back, well, why? Why did I marry this person? Why? I made the decision when I was 19. People tell you when you're young and 19, you might be too young to make the decision. You might want to take some time. When that comes to marriage, so that's something that comes with everything. Do marriages work? When some people work, they get married at 19, they stay married forever. Yes. It's still a young age to make this type of vital decision.
My parents were married at 18. I wish they wouldn't have got married so long, even though they're still together as an adult. Like looking back, I'm like, y'all should have taken the time to like go out into the world, and kind of gain some experiences and before you got together and made such a huge decision, life-changing decision. I think their lives would have turned out differently.
I don't think Gabrielle's the villain. I think Gabrielle uses her platform for things that she says things that are going on with everybody and tries to make it specific for transgenders. And then she tries to challenge people. Are we just going to love? Are we going to love some black people? Are we going to love some black? No, nobody said we didn't. Nobody said there's not love for the young man.
I think she's the villain. I think she's the villain in that situation because I think that the parents, like, when you get involved with someone that has kids, you have a responsibility to understand what your boundaries are. You got to understand it because these are kids that they have with somebody else. It doesn't mean that just because those two parents are raising their kids doesn't mean that they trying to do something behind your back. Because at the end of the day, they didn't work out, but they got to do what's best for this kid. And if I'm coming in a situation and this person has kids, it's not my responsibility to jump in and override the mom. Now, let's say I step into a situation and mom is, she's addicted, unfortunately, to, some drug. So she's unable to be a mom because of her situation and what's going on. You still have to handle that delicately. You can't go in and override. So I don't care what their kid It's because kids are kids, and if you gonna give a kid what they want, they are going to take it. But at some point, a kid is going to get older. They are going to mature, and they are going to realize that some things were not done for their best interest. And then now that's a problem. So as the person coming in with somebody that has kids, understand what your boundaries are. Understand how far you should go, how far you shouldn't go. Some stuff you just got to stay out of. That's between the two parents or whoever the guardians are. Let's say they lost a parent and one of the legal guardians now is the grandparent and the other parent. Some stuff you got to just step back.
That's a whole. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to press that. I didn't mean to press that. My bad, Mike. Me and you on the same page with Gabrielle Union thing. Listen, Listen, a step parent. I don't know the situation. I just know the stories between Dwayne Wade and his ex-wife. I know the stories, and with the media, I don't know if those stories are true. I don't know if she did have a drug problem. I don't know if that was put out there. I don't know. All I have a problem with Gabrielle is when she speaks, she acts as if she's talking about this problem to one particular group. And you're sitting there as a Black woman knowing you're under attack. And nobody said they didn't have love for the child. Most people were just like, how young can a child be to make this decision? Now, this might be who he is. She is. I apologize. She is. This might be who she is. And God bless. I believe she should be who she is. I just don't like you, in my opinion, using this as a platform to rise your status in something. That's what I don't like. And that's what it feels like to me, that you're using this to raise your status in this industry by speaking out in this, because you know the industry you in, the industry that you are in, the industry that you want to flourish at is 100% for this. So that's all I'm saying about the propaganda that she's spreading. I don't want any one violent act towards anybody who does anything because they feel that they're a transgender woman, a transgender man. I will repeat, my problem is when you try and take away my heterosexuality and how I communicate with other heterosexuals in this country and in my family and in my life in general. That's what I have a problem with. When you try and deny the fact that my mom is a mom and a woman, my sister is a mom and a woman, Shawnee's a mom and a woman, Mo is a mom and a woman. I can go on and on and on women that I am going to wish happy Mother's Day to. And if I see a woman who is close to me and my family, a cousin is pregnant, wow. Are you excited that you're finally going to be a mother? Maybe not finally, but that you're going to be a mother? Yes, I want to be. I was like, God damn, because my family, but it's about time your ass had a kid, and I didn't mean it like that. I didn't mean it like that.
She does. Well, to Sean, she has Gabrielle.
Yeah, she has a daughter.
She has a daughter with Dwayne Wade. She didn't have kids prior to. So this is the thing. Because this is what happens. And I'm gonna put Lady Q's up here too. So she, the mom, whatever Dwayne Wade ex-wife name is.
Let me read this real quick. Q comment. One of the parents lost the legal right to make those decisions. Now that is a fair point.
That's what I'm getting at.
Now, one of the parents. So go ahead, Shawnee. Go ahead.
That's what I'm getting at. Now, let's put Gabrielle in this space because this happens. Even though she might feel like she's almighty and Dwayne can't get nobody better than her. See, what'll happen is some shit will go down between them and they'll break up. And he'll get with somebody that's more vicious than her that'll help him through that court process and make her lose the legal right too. Because let's not act like that don't happen. People be married, they hook up with somebody else. And I'm gonna speak on women because I'm a woman and I've heard and seen women do this. I don't know how men act when they trying to get a woman to leave her husband, but I know how women act when they are trying to get the man to leave his wife. And they will sit down and fill them divorce papers out. They will all of a sudden they become the best legal aid. They know all the law, what you can do, you can take this and how you can do that. And Gabrielle Union needs to wake up and realize that it can happen to her. I don't know that she helped him go through the divorce. I don't know that. I'm really going off of assumptions just based on how she's acting, based on what I've seen in my life, the experiences that I have seen. And when those tables turn and that is done to you, then you're going to feel different. So yes, you can go to court and lose the legal right to your kids. It happens on both sides. Men lose the legal right, women lose the legal right. Is it always right? Nope. We know people get in court and lie to try to control and manipulate a situation. So that is my issue with Gabrielle Union, because that's how it appears. I don't know them people. I ain't never talked to them, but her actions and her behaviors when it comes to, if you love Dwayne Wade and you want to be with him, then you should want the best for his kids. And what's best for his kids that he didn't have with you is that they understand that their biological mom and their biological father love them so they can develop. And then you're a bonus. You're added to it. Don't come in there and try to, kick that woman out. And even if she does have problems, it's still a certain way to handle that. It's called boundaries. Mind it, because the shit can flip.
I want and I'm going to be petty here. I want to know. First of all, Mark said, Mike, let's start a heterosexual platform to stand on with. I've been doing this. Where you been, Mark? I've been fighting for the T-shirt. I have been minus the T-shirts. I've been fighting to say.
What the T-shirt gonna say?
I'm a flaming heterosexual. That's what it's gonna say.
Okay.
I've been trying to tell y'all that you better start understanding the fight for your heterosexuality to not become the minority in this. I've been trying to bring women and men together instead of allowing these social media platforms to make a debate on why men hate women and why women hate men. And it always seems to be people of color who's doing it. I've been thank you, Mark. I appreciate you for even saying that. Trendsetter said, what Trendsetter said? Disclaimer: Mike, Shawnee, Mo, and Jay Black have the right to retract any statement mentioned on this show. Yes, we do. We can change our mind at any damn time. Then Don Page has something. What you got, Don Page? Don Page says, at the end of the day, kids are too young to make decisions to have a sex change. Hey, that's all.
18 and go to counseling. Yeah.
But before I go, I just want to be petty, and this is gonna be petty. It's very convenient, Gabrielle, that we never hear about the kid that Dwayne Wade had when he was on break with you. I never hear that name, and I never see those pictures, and I never see that put on social media platforms.
Why she ain't fighting for that baby? Why she ain't fighting for that baby?
I've just noticed that the young woman, you can put pictures of them going. I'm sure. I hope Dwayne Wade has seen what people, which I hate to call it, but this is what people call it because I hate this word, the side baby, because there's no such thing as a side baby. A baby is a baby. Parent, but in this case, mama lost the custody and the rights to make decisions with her. But to Shawnee's point, I think that's a good point. But to Shawnee's point, she didn't have the money to fight Dwayne Wade in court. She didn't have the access.
I've seen it happen. I've seen it
to the lawyers that they had.
Yeah.
But I want to not get off course. There are pictures of the other baby, who's probably about 4 or 5 years old now.
Damn, Mike.
Probably just as cute as he or she can be.
But I don't see that baby. Now I don't know if the mother is keeping Dwayne Wade away. I don't know if she's making it difficult, but they can't put a law that you can't mention the baby.
Damn, Mike.
Dwayne Wade. There ain't no law that says you can't say as a dad, I love all my kids. I ain't never not mentioned all 3 of my kids. It's a Kayla, Amani, and Autumn whenever I mention my kids and I drop a name. I just want to know. Because if she's under attack, if you icing her out, then that other baby's under attack too. So when you win an awards, can we shout all the kids out? I cracked the code with Shawnee. All right. I cracked the code with Shawnee. And I'm at an award show, or I'm speaking. I'm naming all 5 of the kids.
Oh, 5.
That is 5. I don't know. I don't know, Shawnee. I don't know if you know, if I crack the code, you are half Puerto Rican now. 5 kids.
Dios míos.
He ain't just like, I just want to know why we don't get what you don't think that affects a child? You don't get a shout out?
Yeah,
I don't even know the child's name.
But you're not gonna have an in between break child.
And y'all made it very clear. And this ain't no hyperbole. This ain't no hearsay. You made it very clear on all those talk shows to say, yeah, we were on a break when that child was conceived.
And Dwayne Wade is wrong for that. And I hope that baby grows up and is the most successful of all of his children. And he need that child to help him. And that child say, well, this is all I'm gonna do for you. I know that's petty and that's wrong, but
no, it's not petty.
It's
not petty.
That is just so low. And that's why I don't have no respect for Gabrielle Union. Because if you decided to be with this man after he done got somebody pregnant while y'all were on the break, you should encourage him to treat all of his kids the same way. Now that's what a woman is going to do. But Gabrielle Union, she's a fucking alien. She's from somewhere. She ain't even an alien. I can't even hurt that. I have no respect. I have lost all respect for that woman. Because then I don't want to hear, well, she can't make him do nothing. She's sitting up here making him let this little boy be a little girl and get a sex change. So Gabrielle Union, I'm gonna turn into Boosie on her. She can pack her little stuff and go somewhere else. That's as nicely as I can say it.
Well, I'll say he did. I think Gabrielle Union had something to do with Dwayne Wade wearing that blazer with no shirt on. Actually, 6, y'all, because she preggo now.
I am not no pregnant. Boy, shut up.
Oh, shit. Better not be.
Please.
Better not be.
Allegedly?
Allegedly. You talk about the bank account pregnant or something and we waiting for the money to drop.
Oh, shit. Wait a second.
That test is not positive.
Wait, I lost my music.
No
oh shit! Sorry, somebody advised me it's time for this. Yeah, it's time for this right now. It's time to break it down.
Everything is clear that he
better not have a side chick.
For the kids. Whatever.
Punch you in your chest.
All right.
Nah, if Mike gonna have a side child, I wish him and the child and the mama the best.
First of all,
she ain't coming back.
This is the bullshit. Don't bring me in this shit. Don't be bringing me. Don't be bringing me in this shit right here. Leave me out of this. Leave me out of this. I think I'm shooting blanks anyway. Don't worry about it. I'm shooting blanks right now. I'm not enjoying the relationship / household of the Union. Gabby /
you shooting blanks. See, you ain't saying nothing that made it better. So what you out there doing?
No, I think the doctor told me I might be shooting blanks. I don't know.
When did you go to the doctor?
It was a while ago. It was a while ago.
We need to see your sperm count on
it was a while ago.
Let's see the results.
It was pretty traumatic. It was pretty traumatic to realize I may not be able to create anymore. I was sad. I was sad about that. I was sad about that. So, all right, y'all. Don't mess up our happy church. I know. See how the ladies fall right into they fall right into the well. They fell head first into the well. He better not have. I wish him well. I don't know. Maybe I might still do the show. First of all, that was just a hypothetical. You already got me almost getting kicked off the show. They're just so annoying lately, Trina. All right, y'all. We got to get out of here. We'll be back to. Are we doing the new edition question tomorrow? Can we do the new edition question tomorrow, Shawn?
Yes. Yeah. We just need everybody to call.
Okay. Listen, people. Tomorrow is Friday. We're going to have fun. We all love New Edition. We all love New Edition. We love all the New Edition. We love Bobby when he's sober, when he's high, when he's drunk. We love Ricky. Ricky was a recovering alcoholic. We love him we love them all. We love them all. We love Michael Bivins, even though we know he can't sing a lick. We don't give a damn. We know Mike Bivins can't sing a lick. We know Michael Bivins is only good for Bill Biv DeVoe. Now you know.
Now you know.
Rick. Blow is that we know, and we love him for that. We love his business savvy. We love Michael Bivins. But the question for tomorrow, if you had no choice. They were like, there was a gun to your head, and they said you have to choose. If you had to choose one member to get cut off a New Edition, who would it be?
Cut.
Tomorrow morning. On Friday, we will have the discussion. Who would you cut if you had no choice? We already know we all love all a New Edition in all their variations. When Johnny Gill and Ralph Tresvant was out and they were doing their thing, we loved them. Belle Biv DeVoe, we loved them. We loved them. Bobby Brown solo, Bobby Brown back. We love them all. But if you had to cut one New Edition member off, gun to your head, who would it be? I want you to call this number. I want you to call this number, 972-833-1919. The Shawns, aka Michael and Shawn. That is funny. That would be a good reality show. I don't know I don't know if our people close to us could take it, but I don't know. Tom Page said the code is already seems like the code is already cracked. Look, dog, I do what I do. I'm just gonna tell you, I do what I do. If I got my mind set on cracking the code is cracked. I'm just saying. Oh, okay. If you had to pick one New Edition member that had to be eliminated from the group, 972-833-1919. Now, if they call now, there's a different voicemail on there now.
Call now. No, I changed it. I just changed it. Changed it. So y'all call and give your answers. Don't give them here. Yeah. I'm not gonna put them up. Y'all put them down there, but call and give your
972-833-1919, and you will hear it. You will watch the show, and you will watch us hear you on the show. You will be part. Your comments will be on. What New Edition member would you cut if you had no choice? The number is there, 972-833-1919. While you're already engaged with us, you might as well. I'm about to say goodbye. We're about to say goodbye. You might as well just pick up the phone and leave the damn comments and expand. Don't just say the name. Don't just say the name. Tell me why. Tell us why. And we're not just a New Edition. New Edition can go on tour for 60 more years, and we're going to support, and we're going to go watch New Edition. We love y'all all. But you explain first, you say the person that needs to be cut, that would have to be cut, and then explain why. That's all you do. 972-833-1919. Love me for who I am, not who you want me to be, because I can never be that. And understand there's only one thing in life that is guaranteed. It will end. So enjoy every minute, every second. You fight for everything in life. Parking spots, likes, comments. You fight for the big piece of chicken. You fight for attention. Fight for your happiness and never let anyone take it from you. Michael Shawn, Shawnee Scott, Sexy Mo, Jay Black is the Takeover Legends. We will see y'all tomorrow. Yeah.
Michael Shawn and the Takeover Legends.